Welcome, welcome to ALS Personal Development and Relax Music, and trust that you're doing great. What a joy, what a privilege, and what an honor for us to be living in these times. I'm always happy to see you. If today is the first time, you are most welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, you are highly welcome, and trust that you enjoy these 10 quotes from my book, 1001 Life-Changing Quotes for Teens. Chart your success path with wisdom words. For me, Laura Lycett, and you can see the book. The book is also in the description, and you can always order your copy from Amazon. The link is right in the video. So I'm just going to jump right into the first quote. And the first quote says, "There's only one thing more precious than our time, and that's who we spend it on." From Leo Christopher. So it's saying there's only one thing more precious, one thing more precious than our time, and that's who we spend it on. So who you're spending your time on? I always say we have 24 hours in a day. How you spend that 24 hours determines how well you do in life. God has blessed each one of us. Once you wake up in the morning, you go, everybody's gifted with 24 hours. So how you spend that 24 hours is what brings about the differences in our lives. I thank you all. I see you on Charity Media. Sissy, congrats. Yes, I'm going to show you how you will set the ads. Yay! It's a joy, my dear. Welcome, everybody. I see you all in the stream. Mahogany Films. I see you, Michelle. Thank you, everybody. So I'm just trying to run through quickly. So quote number one, there's only one thing more precious than our time, and that's who we spend it on. Spend your time with the right people, with the right family. Spend your time wisely. Quote number two says, "If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made up of." And this is coming from Bruce Lee. You know, the guy who was like, be like water, be like water. Oh, Mahogany Films, you know that your new video, amazing. Oh, what a blessing. Did you go back home? Did you go back to Nigeria? I was so touched. I was like, oh, what such kind act. So number two, the quote says, "If you love life, don't waste time, for time is what life is made of." Our lives, like I've said, we've got 24 hours in a day. Everybody is gifted with the same amount of hours. How you spend it is what brings about the differences. We will not be time wasters. We will spend our time wisely. All right, you did go home. Oh, wow. What a blessing. That child must have been excited. And more, wherever you took the money from may be multiplied, and may that child's life be blessed beyond measure. God bless you, sir. Quote number three says, "Time is what we want most, but what we use worse." And it's so true. I relate to this quote because most times we idle about a lot, and once the time is gone, it's gone. You cannot go and retract time. So it says, and this is actually coming from William Penn. He says, "Time is what we want the most." Everybody wants a bit more time. But then when we get it, how do we even spend it? But we don't spend it wisely. 2021, we're going to be careful as to how we spend our time. So I read the third quote again. "Time is what we want the most of, but what we use worse." We are not going to use our time unwisely. We're going to spend every minute, every second wisely by God's grace, with God's wisdom. Yeah. Quote number four says, "The way we spend our time defines who we are." the way we spend. Hey, Richie Boo, welcome, Sissy. Welcome, all of you. You people are just amazing. Hey, Charities Media is a brand newly monetized channel. So people, while you're here, you can go and visit each other and watch each other's content. Yeah, while you listen to me rumbling. Hey, good natural night. Hey. Happy new month, everybody. May this month be blessed beyond measure for each one of us. May we get the wisdom, may we get the direction, may we spend our time wisely. You're all welcome. Check each other out, make new friends. Number 4 says, the way we spend our time defines who we are. Okay, so how you're spending your time, if you're spending it wisely, like when you wake up in the morning, what have you planned to do with this 24 hours that you've been given? Most times, we're not even aware. Time will slip through your hands without you being aware. We've got to be wise. We've got to know that like time and tide waits for no man. So every minute, every second counts. What are you using that minute for? Is it for the betterment of yourself and for humanity, or is it for distraction? Because everything that we do, we're either building ourselves stronger into the future, or we are breaking ourselves down. We're going to be wise. We're going to spend our time wisely. It says, quote number 4, I read it again. Hey, Epstein, welcome everybody. You people are just awesome. Number 4, the way we spend our time defines who we are. The way we spend our time defines who we are. And obviously, if you're spending your time wisely, you're going to be spending it wisely with good people around you. Quote number 5 says, time slips away like grains of sand, never to return again. I mean, like today, like where I am, I'm almost at the end of my day. And if I'm recounting, how many minutes did I waste not doing anything productive? Yeah. How many minutes? It doesn't mean that like you should be working all the time, but yes, you should have a time for play, a time for study, a time for studying the word of God. Like we have to divide our time. We have to divide our time because time, quote number 5 says that time slips away like grains of sand, never to return again. And it's so true, people. It's so true because if you look back when you were 16, most of the things that you were like, if you were a time waster, you know that, oh my goodness, and especially teenagers. That's why I wrote my book. I normally write, most of my books are for teenagers. It says 1001 life-changing quotes for teens. Because when we were all teenagers, we had the coaching, we had the guidance, most of us would have done better. Yeah, a teenager, that is the year where you are asking questions. But if you do not get the right people to answer you, you realize that most of us waste our teenage years. Okay, so that's what my passion is for teenagers, and I always write. Every book that I write is only my 5th book is the only book that I'm writing on African hair. But every other book is for teenagers. People, we got to know. Hey, Lily Roxy, you're all welcome, people. What a joy. Please, people, check each other out. Make new friends, make new contacts. Let's roll, people. Quote number 6 says that, are we paying attention? A man who dares to waste 1 hour of time has not discovered the value of time. If you waste 1 hour, I'm talking about you watching every second, because time is what we're all gifted with 24 hours, but how we spend it, that's what brings about the differences in our lives. So a man who dares to waste just 1 hour of the 24 hours has not discovered the value of life. This is coming from Charles Darwin. The scientist who was talking a lot about revolutionizing the world. Yeah. He says that if you spend 1 hour of your time wasting it, then you haven't really discovered who you are and what your life is all about. People, let us be wise. In the Bible, it says that the sons of Issachar, they knew the seasons, they knew the times. We've got to be wise. We've got to know what times we're in. God help us and give us the wisdom that we need. Quote number 7 says, this is an interesting one. Yes, this is so true. I relate to this quote so much. It says that the time I kill is killing me. So whatever you're doing in your life, if you're not giving all your best, and most times we normally say, I'm just killing time, I'm just killing. If you're killing time, that means that you're not doing much with your time, and that is going to be killing you. How did you spend your day? Can you give an account of how you spent your day? What did you do today? What did you do last week? How did you spend last year? These are all questions that we need to begin to ask when we will actually taking track of our time, the way we're spending our time. Yeah, the time I kill is killing me. So we are not going to be people, time wasters. We're not going to say, I'm going to kill the time. If you're killing time, that means that you're not doing much with your life. And that is tantamount to you killing yourself even before your own time. Quote number 8 says, those who make the worst use of their time are the first to complain of its brevity. That means that like when you come to the end of your life and you're begging for more time, yeah, but you were given time all throughout your life. You have been given time. What have we done? What have we done with this precious time that God has given us? So quote number 8 says, those who make the worst use of their time, they are the first to complain that, there's never enough time. It's only because they haven't taken track of what they're doing daily, and that's why it looks like the time will just slip through your hands. Oh my goodness, time is this morning when I woke up, something God said, time is such an essential commodity. How you spend your time determines how far you go in this life. Quote number 9 says, determined never to be idle. Determined. It means that naturally the human tendency is to be idle. Natural human tendency is to be idle. But it says, but you determine never to be idle. No person will have occasion to complain of the want of time who never loses aiming. It is wonderful how much can be done if we are always doing something. If we're always doing something, and like I say that, it doesn't mean that the saying that says that how does it go? It says makes a dull boy all work and no play. Like if you work all the time and there's no play, then it makes you dull. Yeah, there's a time for play, there's a time for work. But it says that determined not to be idle. The idle mind is the playground for the enemy. So you want to be found at every time doing something better, something to better yourself, something to better humanity. People, this life is amazing, and we pray and we ask for wisdom. We ask for wisdom. Michelle, yeah, Michelle says you're right. Yeah, this quote is actually coming from Thomas Jefferson. I read it again. It says, determined never to be idle. No person will have occasion to complain of the want of time if you are using your time wisely. You're not going to cry and say, there's not enough time, there's not enough time. Yes, we all have been gifted with 24 hours. We have to use it wisely to benefit. And quote number 10 says, yesterday is the past, tomorrow is the future, but today is a gift. And like I said, we've all been given 24 hours. Today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. People, isn't that amazing? If we can begin to reason like this, if we can begin to appreciate our time like this, that's just going to be amazing. So quote number 10 says, yesterday is the past, tomorrow is the future, but today is the gift. That is why it's called the present. The present. We're giving presents every day. Presents of 24 hours. So let's use it wisely. Let's be as wise as a serpent, like the Bible says. May God give us the wisdom that it takes to deceive what times we're in, yeah, and to know how to wisely use our time. The last quote that I want to give is a bonus quote, and it's coming from Jim Rohn, one of my, oh my goodness, one of my mentors. Jim Rohn says, hey, Deborah, I see you. I hope that most of us know about Jim Rohn. He's my personal, he's no more, but he's been inspirational in my personal developmental years. So he says, either you run the day or the day runs you. Don't let the day run you. You run the day. You put things into place. You plan your days ahead so that you can actually reap good results in the day. The bonus quote says, either you run the day or the day runs you. And this is coming from Junior. Thank you all so much. It's been a joy. It's been an honor. It's been a privilege spending time with you for this 10 quotes on time. Again, my book, this book, 1001 Life-Changing Quotes, is in the link. You can get, you can place an order. It's not just for teenagers. I just read the quotes from that book. Yeah, so we've got quotes on youth, quotes on studies, quotes on health, quotes on gratitude, quotes about life, quotes on attitude, quotes on opportunities, quotes on entrepreneurship, quotes on success, quotes on laziness, quotes on winning, quotes on feelings, quotes on money, quotes on savings, and then quotes from the Bible. Those are my favorite quotes from the Bible that I just put them all together in this book. So check it out. If you're interested, get yourself a copy. Get a copy for your child, anybody that you think will benefit, because I find out that quotes are so easy. You can take just one quote, ponder upon it throughout the day, and you will see how transformational it will be for your life. God bless you all. Stay tuned in and be your very best. Again, this is ALS Personal Development and Relaxing Music signing off. Bye-bye.